liked Beau is Afraid a lot.
Beau's Afraid rules.
I liked it, and then but it took so long I watched it in 30-minute segments on the treadmill at Planet Fitness. And I'm not gonna lie, the part where the girl drinks all the paint, that was really tough. I almost threw up on the treadmill at Planet Fitness. It was really gross.
Like all good art, it was designed to be consumed in 30 minutes on the treadmill. Someone walks up behind you asking to use the treadmill, and the penis monster is visible. Yeah. And you're like, what, man? What? You're getting really aggravated.
That is a crazy movie to watch in public, I just realized. That's how I watched. I wasn't on the treadmill. I was drinking in bed, but I watched that's how I saw Gone Girl, was in like 20 or 30 like minute increments. Like after Natalie would fall asleep, I put on Gone Girl and watch it.
Hell yeah.
So I spent like maybe a week thinking that Ben Affleck did it and had not did it. It took me so long to find out that she was actually still alive. Not to spoil anything, but it's been out for like 10 years, so you guys have time.
I don't care about spoilers.
It's literally the Connor O'Malley bit. I've been watching Billions on YouTube Shorts.
You used to be able to kind of consume a whole show through YouTube Shorts back in the day.
Every now and then you still get an AI recap of a Suits episode in 30 seconds. That's very satisfying.
I really am pretty ashamed to say that a lot of times those AI recap videos just suck me in, and I'm just like, why am I watching them recap the first episode of Breaking Bad? I've seen this so many times. I know it happens.
It's hitting the nostalgia for you. I get it, though. We watched a video I found on Twitter the other day. It was like the first thing that loaded up when I turned it on. And it was some Russian streamers like challenge, and they were in some sort of underground bunker that was separated into 3 segments, divided by these little tunnels he had to crawl through. And if he stayed down there for like a week, he won I think $100,000. 2 streamers, and I guess he was their friend, but it was fucked up.
You got a hole, buddy.
It was like the food, the bedroom, and the bathroom were in 3 separate sections, and then they turned all the lights out, and then they flooded it, and then like it was horrible.
A fun thing to do with your group of 3 friends.
It was create hell for one of them.
It felt very Russian, but I'm surprised he didn't die. Like, it was a miracle to me. Like, my jaw kept just, like, dropping and dropping. So I was like, surely it's going to be, like...
It can't be a YouTube video about we killed this guy. We killed our friend.
It's probably, the Russian equivalent of Kick, which is probably even, more depraved.
Anti-woke Russian content.
It certainly was anti-woke.
It reminds me of that Japanese game show where it's like the guy has to live naked in like a studio apartment, and he has to the only way he can get like food or like clothing or anything to occupy his time is to enter raffles at the backs of magazines. So like he doesn't have any food for like a week until he wins like a bag of rice. Then he has to win a pot so that he can make the rice.
Oh my god!
What raffle can you win a bag of rice from?
I was gonna say, what's the raffle system going on in Japan that I wasn't?
I don't know, but I'm envious.
Right, it is cool. You could raffle your whole life, I guess.
And that feel when no bag of rice.
He has to raffle a fire.
There's like a part where he thinks that he has to like win a certain amount of money in these raffles to get out of the apartment, and he wins the amount and he thinks that he won, and they get him into like a recreation of his apartment, and he thinks that he's alone, and then they dropped all the walls and he's on a stage in front of like thousands of people.
What the fuck?
And then they're like, guess what? You're going back in the bar. We're taking you right back.
They're doing the Truman Show in Japan, folks. They have the Truman Show, but
it's great.
I'm like, is the man a prisoner? Like, why are they allowed? I guess you sign a contract and they can do whatever they want
right?
to.
It's libertarian in that he signed a contract to make himself a prisoner, so it's okay.
There's a libertarian paradise waiting in Japan, folks.
Yes.
Did you guys see sometime last week there was a truck hauling like cow carcass parts through southern Jersey on 130, a little more south from us, and I guess it wasn't properly secured because they slammed on their brakes, and a ton of cow, like ribs and like stomach, small intestine, just dumped all over the highway. The person behind the truck expertly slammed on their brakes, but then I guess having arrived in hell in a few seconds, they drove right through it all.
Oh my fucking god.
You can't tell. You can definitely see a bunch of like gross slop fall from the truck in the video, but the video is kind of from far away on like a shitty CCTV camera. The picture from close up though was just vile. Like it would make you sick, Danny.
When did
This was last Friday.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and they had to bring in one of those like front hauler like construction vehicle things. Sorry to all of our construction fans out there. To move all of the guts.
They're disappointed that you don't know the name of
the proper name. Yeah, it wasn't a backhoe. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it was. Like. Imagine like your side, like like your ribs and like some like other bone. Sure. Like there was a bunch of that from cows. Yeah, just straight gore. Like I guess all the parts of cow they cannot possibly use for anything.
Okay, so where are they taking it?
I don't know, but apparently we have a. I guess they probably burn it.
Oh.
I was gonna say because someone used to come and get the meat scraps from our job.
I love a Matt story. I love Matt's algorithm. Did you see the Russian guy that was tortured? Did you hear about the truck that exploded into gore?
The cow viscera?
Yeah, the guts that got dumped all over the road.
Did you hear about the truck that could bleed? Welcome back to Boomer Dove Squad. Happy anniversary, baby. My name's Joe. I'll be taking care of you this evening.
I'm the Semihardcentennial.
And I'm the hot new energy drink here to help you party all night this 4th of July.
Hot like popular or it's like served hot?
Both. So it's extra mean to Mormons. Mormons extra can't drink it.
Good.
Yeah.
But they can't drink hot drinks?
They can't drink hot drinks.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
They had to. He was trying to just be unique. He had to come up with something.
Yeah.
No, I believed you.
No, it's true.
It's
true.
No, it is true. Yeah, they cannot drink hot
It's not
drinks.
caffeine, it's hot drinks. That's why they drink soda, which is cold.
They love soda.
You can't drink anything that warms the blood.
Where did they land on soup?
I don't know.
I think that soups and stews aren't very popular out that part of the country anyway
because it's hot. Because it's very hot.
Okay, so they get around it culturally.
Yeah, they got chased into the desert and never found soup.
Right.
When I open a to-go soup place in Utah,
what if the Mormons
conquer that place?
What if the Mormons stayed in Louisiana and it was like a gumbo-based culture?
I thought they were in Illinois.
And Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah. They went all over the place. Nobody liked them.
It's hot.
They had to go out to the desert.
It's hot in Louisiana. They do soup, right? Gumbo's soup.
That's true, but it's the swamp.
Yeah, just different soup
You'd think soup would be better.
No one was supposed to live in Utah, and so we chased the Mormons there, hoping they'd
That's what
die.
happened.
And they didn't, and they also did not. Take a liking to soups.
They built a paradise in the desert over there in Utah. They built Zion. Guys, this episode's actually about me converting to Mormonism.
That's fine.
Just kidding. This is not weird. I don't know how we got all to.
I knew you wouldn't fall for that trap, Daniel.
I was fine with it. I don't care.
Danny's going on a mission.
There's a temple not far from here, which is really weird. I don't think that there's Mormons around here.
They're everywhere. Look.
Have you seen the guys doing Scientology raids?
Yeah, it's so fucking funny.
That's a great trend.
Weird.
That's a great trend.
They wear like GoPros and run around.
Run as far into their weird labyrinthine complex as possible.
The one lady chasing them was mad as fuck. She was like, "Get out of the building! Get out of the building! Get out of the building! Get out of the building!"
And you see them running, and they're finding like staircases. It is like a video game level because they've built, cult hell.
They go through and like assault the people too. They're like running into them and like pushing them.
Because they're getting in their way. I was just saying, you want to be the brave Scientologist? You want to get onto the boat or whatever you get to do? It's like, no, don't get in the way.
I believe it's a big spaceship.
You want to get onto the boat?
I thought they had like a sea court.
They also have a boat. The boat is before the ship. First you get on the boat, and then the ship comes to the boat.
I think some of them are still at sea to this day, whether to follow Elrond's tradition or for other nefarious reasons.
Well, speaking of nefarious things, I guess, let's transition into what we're going to be talking about this week, fellas. It is 2026, and you know what that means? Our beautiful, perfect nation is turning 250 years old.
Really is crazy how young this country is in context of every other country.
Everybody in context of Iran.
That's
That's really old.
Yeah.
It's like 4,000 years. You go to England, though, and it's like there are tables older than this country. It's ridiculous.
It's our I believe the word is semi-quincentennial, but no American in this country is going to remember that word, and so it is called America 250.
So it's this year?
It's this year, yeah. It's all
Trump's
this
a
year.
great president for that.
That's exactly
awesome.
Exactly.
It's a semi-quincentennial, but we still can't manufacture semiconductors. What's up with that?
Oh, what the fuck is up with that?
Speak on it.
New manufacturing economy-based stand-up comedian.
I also
Working on it.
I also feel like if they were calling it that, people would call it the semi-Kirk centennial or whatever, and it would go. People would not be happy about that.
They're raising just Kirk effigies all around the country.
Yeah, they're putting Kirk on a coin for
That'd
sure.
be fun.
We are, as a country, we're throwing a bunch of celebrations nationwide to celebrate the 250th year of our signing of the Declaration of Independence, folks. And if you'll believe it, Congress won't. They just won't give us enough money to put on the awesome events that the beautiful Trump administration wants to put on.
That's so funny.
And so they do have to reach out to other avenues to collect the funds. So America 250 is sponsored by a number of companies. I read an article the other day in Mother Jones just about this stuff generally. And so, yeah, we're just going to read a little bit from that and the sort of wacky and insane things that are going to be happening all year and mainly this summer.
I love that they had to get sponsors for it. What's he trying to do that they
It's
wouldn't
like a
give
lot
him
of
money
stuff.
for it?
I can't wait to see who's sponsoring it.
It's an article called Trump's War on History by Dan Friedman and Amanda Moore in Mother Jones. So it starts out here. On a June afternoon in Washington, swarms of mosquitoes were feasting on thousands of Americans as they watched a military parade roll past the National Mall. We also, I don't think, were recording when this happened.
Because we were attending the military parade.
We were marching, yeah.
No media was allowed.
Yeah, they let me drive a really big tank. Did you see that thing where the tanks couldn't go over part because they were going to fall through into the sewer
Yep.
because our infrastructure is dicked?
Yeah, that's why they didn't do it the first time.
This country is 250 years old. Dude.
Yeah, the sewers
Our
are that old.
infrastructure's dicked, and tanks are like way heavier than we think. So like driving them on anything fucks it up. I got to take off in an Osprey though when we flew an Osprey.
It was the U.S. Army's 250th birthday, which also happened to be President Donald Trump's 79th birthday, and the MAGA-heavy crowd watched the procession trudge down Constitution Avenue, largely silent but for the squeaking of armored personnel carriers. Groups of soldiers marched by at seemingly random intervals, as if to foreshadow the actual military occupation Trump would unleash on the city 2 months later. I kind of forgot about that. You guys remember that? They had like DHS agents going around like just harassing people.
Yeah, they still have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the National Guard that he had in DC.
It was so many different.
But they were like, I saw videos of it, and they were like picking up trash. They were vaping. They were like taking naps on their rucksacks, like on like the sidewalk. They didn't have a lot to do. The DHS was doing a bunch of horrible shit while the National Guard slept.
It was really bizarre.
I did like the videos of like they would rent like a big empty building and they would all have to sleep on top of each other like worms.
Yeah, a lot of worm sleeping going on in these videos.
It was overcast and muggy, and spectators had lined up for hours to get inside the security perimeter. Uniformed troops were handing out free bottles of Form Energy, a beverage launched nationally the month before by Anheuser-Busch and Dana White, a vocal Trump supporter who runs the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Form, which bills itself as the ultimate energy drink, is an official sponsor of America 250, a government-funded nonprofit organizing a series of celebrations for the country's 250th birthday, culminating on July 4th this year. When asked, a soldier explained he had been ordered to hand out the samples, despite Defense Department rules that bar the military from endorsing a particular company, product, service, or website. The Pentagon did not answer questions about this apparent violation.
U.S. Army brought to you by Form.
That's so awesome. Dana White really biting the hand that feeds in Monster with that, too. You think you can be us? You think you can be this evil?
They should have given him a non-compete.
Also, Form is spelled with a PH. I think I should inform you guys.
Let's
That's
go,
so
Phils.
awesome.
Let's go, Phils.
Form, I just feel, is such a perfect name for like a fascist energy drink. It conjures like, I don't know, when I think it's like you're thinking of the male form, you're thinking of a very sexy male body. You know,
a perfectly designed uniform that hugs you.
A uniform, exactly.
That beautiful experience of going to the Wawa energy drink section, and there are like a bunch of Monsters, a bunch of Red Bulls, and then like a shelf of the weirdest energy drinks you've ever seen before.
And they all have like 500 milligrams of caffeine in them.
Yeah, exactly. It's called Brain Fucker.
Yeah. It tastes like the sun.
There's been like a boom in the energy drink market, and it's so like it's just like everybody's rushing in to make their own energy drink. They all think it's gonna work, and it's just not how it works. Except this thing, Form, was made to be a sponsor for America 250.
I've never seen it in any store.
Ever.
A product that doesn't exist. Very cool.
It exists to be handed out by soldiers.
The Sixers do this sometimes, where they just invent a company to be our sponsor. I'm like, that's not a real company. It doesn't have a product. And then it disappears, and you never hear about it again.
I have a feeling that is exactly what will happen with Form Energy. But we're gonna just take a quick break from this article, and I did a little bit of an investigation into Form Energy that I'd like to share with you guys. We're just gonna start out here on formenergy.com.
It has a website.
They have a website, and guess what? It works.
They're trying a little bit
because they're it's really a drink by Anheuser-Busch. Which really, it's like, Anheuser-Busch is like, I don't know, you'd hear that like Werner Anheuser-Busch is the butcher of Croatia or whatever.
I would say Anheuser-Busch AB, Aryan brother.
Oh, you're fucking.
Do not sue me,
goggles,
Anheuser-Busch. I'm just kidding.
Whenever you buy a case of Busch beer now, one of the beers is now this. Just an energy drink.
Yeah.
We gotta get it out somehow.
We're on formenergy.com. It's a little glitched out here on the mobile version, but that's all right. 0 sugar, 200 milligrams of caffeine, mental focus. We got Paradise Punch, Mango Peach, Texas Lightning. I feel like you're kind of pushing it a little bit with that one.
Yeah, the Texas Lightning sounds like like a militia or something.
This one's called Honor, Educate, Unite. So there's a little bit and then there's of course Screamin' Freedom and Grape Smash.
I thought the last one was just gonna be grape.
We're trying to make culturally Republican energy drinks.
The cans are like, I mean, their logo is like this F that's kind of like if you took like corporate Memphis, but for the Nazi German.
Yeah, it's
font.
it's giving like a rune.
Yes, yeah, very much so.
Unlock your full potential.
Yeah, it's all camo and red, white, and blue and stuff.
That's awesome. Have you tried the energy drinks they make for girls now?
No.
Yolani's, they rule.
Do they also have 200 milligrams, or is it a girl amount of caffeine?
No, they have 200. They're evil. They're so strong.
Natalie told me that she saw on TikTok someone found a rat in one of those, so I've always been afraid to try them.
TikTok is like such a source of just like videos to make people insane.
I know, but I can't think about a rat being in anything, or I don't want it.
I've seen that exact video for Monster.
Well, you know what makes
Why are you
Form
watching
Energy better
TikToks,
than
Joey?
Monster?
I saw back when it was on YouTube. Well,
Form Energy uses high-quality ingredients designed to provide the hydration and mental focus needed to reach even the most ambitious goals.
Yeah, this sounds like something that they'd give the soldiers in Starship Troopers before they get eaten by the bugs.
Yeah.
We're sending cases of Form Energy to Iran.
I don't trust a lot of the new energy drinks. Like, I'll drink Celsius, but
I don't
like,
drink any energy drinks.
I'll drink Monster,
coffee.
Celsius, or a Red Bull, but like all like the
Form.
C4 and the Ghost and all that, I'm like,
I really don't like.
it's scary.
Even
to
Celsius is too strong. 200 is just crazy.
I don't need that much caffeine. I like the taste of coffee. I don't like the taste of energy drinks.
Me. I like the taste of it all.
I don't
Give me
know.
all the caffeine.
Yerba mate is the best.
I'm drinking yerba mate right now.
But
See, they rebranded
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
it's
yerba madre.
this fucking company Form was basically invented to be a sponsor for Trump's America 250 thing, which it's clearly just very astroturfed by Anheuser-Busch, and I've got like basically their background from a press release from Anheuser-Busch's website titled "Unlock Your Full Potential with Form Energy, a game-changing new energy drink from Anheuser-Busch and First Form." First Form is the collaboration company that they got the name from.
What is First Form? What are they up to?
Now, First Form we will get into in just a moment. Just some quick hits from this press release. In a world driven by ambition and tenacity, Form Energy emerges as more than just an energy drink. From St. Louis's neighborhood roots to today's nationwide rollout, at Form Energy, we do the work together.
I would love to get my hands on a can of this just as like a souvenir.
I don't know. I mean, it says on their website that you can order online. Let's see how much a case costs.
We're putting it together now. You have to order it by the case on their website.
You can subscribe monthly for $33 a month for a case.
They get an order for a case, and it's like it's just like all the the beer like swill that goes into the drains. They press a button and it goes into a 4-pack that they'll ship to you.
You can also do 4 payments of $8.24 a month at 0% interest with Klarna to get these energy drinks.
I got it up on Amazon now.
Yeah.
Ordering a Form Energy.
I only got 6 payments left on my Form Energy.
Can we get it delivered here before the podcast is over?
Yeah, by drone.
The app actually lets you do a little electric shock to the driver if they don't make it in time.
Brendan Whitworth, CEO of Anheuser-Busch, said, "With the launch of Form Energy, we're bringing together 2 American companies based in St. Louis and Dana White, all united by a powerful commitment to brand building, quality, innovation, and meeting the evolving needs of consumers." So we can move on from the copy from this from the website here. I just think it's pretty good. I also went to their Instagram account. It's like they've got pictures of guys just like they just had a guy like put his hands in the dirt.
Those are working hands
in front of an American flag. That's so awesome.
Just like showing his dirty hands. I thought for a second they had a tanker of this energy drink going around a NASCAR thing, but it's just from a video game. It's just like posted a clip from a video game. There's a cop holding the fascist sort of red, white, and blue.
Is he a real
can.
cop? It just says state enforcer.
It's probably not real. And then I guess here's some brand ambassadors. They look like that new Adult Swim show with the giant brothers.
They have giant necks.
They look
my god.
Whit Weeks and West Weeks. If anyone knows what that is, you can tell us.
2 brothers, 1 brand, a new era.
It's like 2 brothers, but like 6 necks.
Yeah.
Well, the Blowjob Brothers.
So, now let's get into behind the Anheuser-Busch stuff though, because that's very manicured. You're not gonna get anything outside of fucking press releases like that or screenshots from Instagram. But this is from this guy Jordan Valinsky in CNN Business, an article I found about First Form. He says, as for Dana White's involvement, Litz Kirk said it's red meat for a certain cohort of energy drink consumers, pointing out that UFC is growing in popularity and that Dana White has a massive following of 10 million people on Instagram. Anheuser-Busch's other partner for the energy drink, First Form, is also linked to controversy. Last year, police departments in St. Louis, where the company is based, cut ties with First Form after its co-founder, Andy Frisella, made offensive comments about female police officers on his podcast.
It's crazy to be so offensive the police have to cut ties with you somehow.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You have to be like so specifically...
I'm not sure what the fuck they do. I don't know what they were partnered with the police to do. But Sal Frisella, First Form CEO and Andy's brother, said the comments were spoken on a personal podcast that wasn't affiliated with the company. We do not agree with his statements, and we do not condone the words or the context in which they were presented, Sal said at the time, and Andy no longer leads the company. Now, I did have to look into what these comments were particularly, and so that brought me over to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch from the time of this incident. An article titled, Police Cut Ties with St. Louis Entrepreneur Andy Frisella After Rant Against Female Officers, and it's by Dana Reich. Very St. Louis name.
Yeah.
It fits in with this story. It says, a recorded clip of Frisella's deleted comments was widely circulated among police officers this weekend. In it, Frisella said a lot of police officers, especially women officers, try to emasculate men. The quickest way to escalate a situation is to do that to a grown man, you know, he says to Davion Johnson, who records the podcast with Frisella. That is why, in my opinion, women shouldn't be in the fucking field and police officers. I just don't think they should be. He goes on to say he could end their lives if they weren't armed.
Jesus Christ.
Especially when you know that if that person didn't have a badge or a gun, you could punch a hole through their fucking face and end their fucking life.
This is exactly the kind of guy that would be the CEO of Dana White's energy drink company.
Yeah, exactly.
In a 12-minute apology recording Frisella posted on Saturday,
That's funny.
he said he regretted the comments. He said he edited them out of the podcast, not because of the heat he received, but because he didn't want people to think it was acceptable to talk about people and behave that way toward police. The fitness entrepreneur could not be reached for comments Sunday. In his apology video, he said he made the comments about women because he had gotten worked up thinking about a traffic stop about a decade ago when two female officers had him face down on the side of a highway in a suit being berated. He said a male officer came along, resolved the issue, and everyone went on their way.
They didn't even have the decency to put heels on before they walked on my back.
This is incredible. This guy is fucking awesome. So obviously I went to Andy.
It's so cool that he was saying other stuff that the police were like, this guy should be our partner beforehand.
I know. He's like, bro, I could kill a girl police officer. No fucking problem.
I could
with my
falcon
fist,
punch
bro.
their fucking head off. But I would
Don't tell
never
me I got pulled over.
I would never do that because I respect the badge.
But of course, you know, I had to head over to this guy's fucking website, andyfrisella.com. These are the three pictures that come up as soon as you go to his website. It's him with a piece of duct tape over his mouth that says Society.
Real AF podcast.
The Real AF podcast.
Hell yeah.
Andy Frisella. The next slide. Want me to be on your podcast or show? Book Andy. I'll do it for free.
I could,
Really?
That's a good... He might threaten to punch our heads off by the end of it, but I feel like as long as we stay away.
Well, it's interesting you say that because after the let me come on your podcast message, the next one says entrepreneur, CEO, author, car nerd, podcast host, speaker, force for good, certified dominator, regular dude. About Andy.
I could tell you're a truth teller by the red duct tape over your mouth.
Society.
But well, before we jump the gun, before we pull the trigger and then book him for the podcast, why don't we read who is Andy Frisella, in his own words, without the bias.
A little background check.
Yeah, exactly.
As we screen all of our guests.
He's an entrepreneur, best-selling author, highly sought-after consultant, and public speaker. He has been featured in Inc., Entrepreneur, and Forbes magazine. From 2015 to 2019, he hosted the MF CEO Project, the #1 business and success podcast in the world. I think we got to get this guy on.
The motherfucking CEO.
Do some networking.
MF CEO project.
We gotta be
It's
careful.
so awesome how easy it is to get into Forbes if you're just like a door-to-door swindler.
Yeah, I'm sure that means he like purchased ad space in those magazines or something.
We have to be careful he doesn't usurp us and become the CEO of our podcast.
He also has a book that you can buy for $29 called The Book on Mental Toughness. Yeah, that's Andy Frisilla. That's one of the sponsors of America 250 here.
Well, former sponsor, as he's
Right.
been ousted Papa John's.
Now it's his
style from
brother
the company.
Sal.
Frisilla.
But now, all right, that was just a gumshoe shoe leather reporting investigation that I did. But we'll go back to the Mother Jones article now.
I love it. We wouldn't have gotten the joy we got of getting to meet him otherwise. Because Mother Jones couldn't be bothered to do it.
I
like
know.
Danny could.
I feel like there was a lot there. I feel like he could have done it better than I did. But it would have been a nice paragraph in here at least.
But now this is the most comprehensive media on this happening. So kudos to you, Danny.
Thanks, man. So it goes with the Trump administration's approach to the country's semi-quincentennial. Congress is expected to allocate some $150 million for the festivities, but that's not enough to fulfill Trump's vision. So corporations with links to the president or his inner circle, UFC, Palantir, Oracle, Amazon, and Coinbase, have signed on as sponsors, pouring in millions of dollars alongside companies like Chrysler, Coca-Cola, and General Mills.
I said Coca-Cola better slap their name on it.
There's going to be like a drone show above the Washington Monument. It's going to make the Palantir logo or something like that.
Sponsored by Coinbase.
Yeah.
Is hilarious.
Right. You don't really see crypto stuff sponsoring things anymore.
No.
After SBF.
They're very, they try and get the most bang for their buck in terms of lobbying and everything now, being very careful not to step on anyone's toes.
True. That's why they're just they're like a sponsor to this. And Trump's family controls like a bunch of crypto stuff. Like most of their net worth is now in crypto.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there any way that could tank and it would just disappear, or it's all fake anyway and it doesn't matter?
I'm sure.
And then Don Jr.'s on the board of all those prediction
Yeah, I was going to
markets.
say. Yeah. That's exactly. But the next thing I was going to say was it's only a matter of time before Polymarket is also a sponsor to this.
It is very funny that Polymarket and Kalshi are just bet on real world events.
I can't believe it should be so illegal.
You were all betting on when we would come back, and I think
Yeah.
we deserve that money that you all made. It's $1 million payout at one point. Will Boomer Death Squad return?
The promise of all that cash and spectacle helped America 250 lure a flock of political operatives with Trump ties. Chris Lascivita, who helped steer Trump's 2024 campaign, joined as a strategic advisor. I recognize that guy's name. Who the fuck is that guy?
I'm not familiar with him.
I just remember Lascivita.
I'm not familiar with his work.
maybe I'm thinking of like a fruit company or something.
That's Chiquita banana.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I wish there was a list of all the people who counted themselves as an advisor to the Trump campaign during this time. I always wonder how much. Were you in the room? Did you have to pay to talk to him twice? What happened?
It's like some of the people that Kanye gives writing credits to on his albums. You know what I mean? They might not have even given, a word, but they helped influence the vibe in the room when the song was put together.
Exactly.
Campaign Nucleus, founded in 2021 by former Trump campaign honcho Brad Parscale, helped to organize America 250 events. So did Event Strategies, which staged Trump campaign gatherings in 2020 and 2024, as well as the January 6th, 2021 rally near the White House that preceded the attack on the U.S. Capitol. America 250 said in January that it's no longer working with these contractors, but hasn't disclosed how much they were paid. I'm going to take a wild guess and say they were not paid anything at all.
Hey, can you get paid by a shell company?
Not if Donald Trump
No, not if it's his shell company.
So awesome to get scammed by the country on the anniversary of the country.
There's nothing more American.
No, truly.
Yeah. America 250 and the White House insist that they were planning nonpartisan festivities for all Americans, rather than creating a slush fund to throw the president militarized birthday parties and advanced hard-right ideology. But in reality, American history is being subordinated to Trump's cult of personality. The president's face is suddenly everywhere, next to George Washington on America 250 themed national parks passes. This is my cousin got one of these and he sent this right into our group chat. It's let me pull up the picture actually. It's Trump's fucking big old mug right on the front of the pass next to George Washington.
It's so absurd.
It's like how they wanted to have him sign the money.
Yes, dude.
Did that get blocked? Does he not get to sign the money?
Wait, yeah, who signs the money?
I don't know.
The Secretary of Treasury.
Howard Lutnick, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Who was recently seen next to the Sixers owner at a playoff game where we lost by 30.
And that's why we lost.
Correct. We won the next game.
When he was not there.
Here it is. Look at that. It's
He probably was, but I didn't notice.
America the Beautiful.
Incredible.
It's so.
It's his
so
second
odd-looking.
administration picture, so that it's the one where he's like leaning forward and the light is like below him, and he's got his eyebrow like cocked up.
He's like scowling.
It's
He's
really
like
a crazy
He's
picture.
like, smell that.
It's funny they have George Washington like that. I don't know. They should have also like just put him into a big weird suit.
Yeah, they should have AI generated him to look real life. Alongside Abraham Lincoln and Teddy Roosevelt on giant banners hanging from federal buildings and on a $1 coin under consideration by the U.S. Treasury. Donald Trump will be on our money. That will for certain be happening.
That's awesome. The literal Trump coins.
Where will you even encounter that though? Like when you get change at like the train station, like where do you even see dollar coins?
The MAGA guys are walking around with big burlap sacks with money drawn on them so they can pay in these Trump dollar coins.
Faced with sporadic pushback from a congressional commission overseeing America 250 and from career officials at various agencies, Trump is now seeking to evade these modest constraints. In December, he launched a new organization, Freedom 250, that could implement his most outlandish anniversary events without the inconvenience of legislative oversight or mandatory bipartisanship. For the president's 80th birthday this year, Freedom 250 will help organize a UFC fight on the White House lawn, which of course we know about.
Who's gonna fight? Who's gonna be in it?
They are. I actually saw the billing earlier.
It's very funny to do this fight now when the UFC really has the least recognizable stars I think it ever has
Yeah, I
in
don't
my
even know who's
I
lifetime.
only
in the
recognized
UFC
one of the
now.
guys. It was the guy with the rainbow hair, the Sean guy.
It's him.
He was one of them.
He's playing the woke lib.
Isn't he like a deranged? I guess they're all deranged right wingers mostly. Actually.
Yes, of course.
We've got Ilya Topuria. These are the lightweights. Hold on. Diego Lopez and Steve Garcia, Bo Nickel and Kyle Dawkins, Mauricio Rufy and Michael Chandler, Sean O'Malley and Eamon Zahabi, Alex Pereira. I've never heard of any of these fucking guys except for the rainbow hair guy.
So they're gonna They're gonna do a mock show of 6ix9ine beating up a Muslim on the White House lawn for Trump's birthday.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's what's happening. Inside the Eisenhower Executive Office Building, a historic gray structure that Trump has, to the dismay of preservationists, promised to paint white. John Adams has a message. Facts do not care about our feelings. An AI-generated version of America's second president intones, paraphrasing not John Locke or Thomas Paine, but conservative influencer Ben Shapiro.
What's up with his eyebrows?
Which one? Ben Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro, yeah.
He went really thick. They're huge
Yeah.
now. It's awesome.
I don't
He looks
understand. It's like a humiliation ritual.
Maybe that's what it is.
It could be a humiliation ritual.
He's trying to look like Eugene Levy.
The exhibit, dubbed the Founders Museum, features computer-generated portraits of all 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence. Though some of the material is also available online, you need to access the White House complex to see it in person. Nevertheless, according to the Daily Signal, a right-wing outlet invited to cover the opening, Education Secretary Linda McMahon described it as a place where every American can connect with the courage and conviction that built our nation. The White House did not respond to Mueller-Jones's request to visit the museum, and I do have linked the the John Adams AI generated video. Oh fuck! I just clicked on Benjamin. Apparently they have Ben Franklin too.
Do they do Giamatti?
Maybe he turns. Yeah, he turns into Paul Giamatti. It's too long. I'm gonna skip this.
I am John Adams, blunt, stubborn, and the indispensable.
Hold on.
Now the charge is yours. Guard liberty
Fuck.
well.
That's like it has a cadence of like a Disney like theme like a Disney like that Hall of Presidents shit. It was like lulling me off to sleep. John Adams ASMR.
It looks like the Great Wolf Lodge videos. I'm John Adams, and I've hidden the golden eggs somewhere in this hallway. It's up to you to find them, wizard.
Facts do not care about our feelings.
That's crazy.
While Jefferson penned
This is
the
some
Declaration,
incredible stuff.
That's
I
awesome.
love the idea of Trump wandering the halls at night, having conversations with the AI portraits of the presidents.
Bomb Iran! Bomb Iran!
Yeah.
Bomb Iran!
John Tyler said some very nasty things to me last night. You need to take this one down. Frankly, they're unrepeatable.
Now, this is very unsurprising. The project is a collaboration between a Trump administration committee called Task Force 250 and PragerU, a conservative nonprofit that makes right-leaning educational materials. All those AI-generated videos of John Adams saying facts don't care about your feelings, that is PragerU, and it is official government information.
It's not actually AI. It's mocapped Dennis Prager.
PragerU's dream was to get into the space of you make that annoying bullshit they play at like museums when you're going in between seeing actual stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think that's why it made me feel so calm and sleepy.
Even produce stands can turn into agitprop. The Great American Farmers Market in downtown D.C. got a partisan makeover last summer after partnering with America 250. The market, held since 1995 by the Agricultural Department to showcase local bakers, farmers, and small businesses, instead offered Maha Monday and a star-studded lineup of prominent Trumpers like RFK Jr. And during one such event, a country music singer told a sparse audience, "Thank God Donald J. Trump is the president of the United States. Can you even imagine if you had to listen to Kamala Harris every single day on the news? My God, but we don't have to because our man won, and they lost." 3 days later, children who showed up for Smokey Bear's birthday were treated to remarks from a quartet of cabinet officials and music by country duo Low Cash, a Trump world favorite.
So I can't believe with all the cuts to everything that they've made, Smokey the Bear somehow is still out and alive and walking around. I would have thought surely Smokey would have gotten the boot.
Right.
It feels like they should love forest fires.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's a very Republican thing. It's also
Only you can clear out this land.
It's so funny to me because it's like it's the shit they say they do in like North Korea where they give the grocery store in the capital a makeover
Yeah.
before the people come in for the tour.
Yeah. But here they...
Alternative joke. Oh, wow, a whiter farmer's market.
have you guys heard of the country music duo Low Cash?
No.
No, I was hoping this was where this was going, though.
Yeah. You guys want to listen to I Love This Life by Low Cash?
Of course I do.
Let's hear what they love about this life so much.
Of course I want to listen to 15 seconds worth exactly to not get copyright.
God damn it.
Get one snacks means maximizing his savings potential.
Is that Owen Wilson?
Yeah, I don't know what. You know what it is? Probably all the celebrities that are in commercials now are the redacted names in the Epstein files.
You'd like to still believe that they're there because they did something wrong.
Right?
It was a better time.
This is I Love This Life by Low Cash. This is what the children who went to the Smokey Bear birthday were treated with.
I love my boots broken. I love my camo hat. Don't mind a little paint on my jeans. Yeah, I roll like that. I love driving my truck across the railroad track. If you hit it too quick, it'll hit you right back. I love a fresh cut field with the first frost on. How it shines like gold
They appear to be a duo or trio of escaped convicts that are masquerading as a Republican country pop band.
They're dressed like hipsters from fucking 2009.
They're doing the Clooney fucking Coen Brothers movie. What's it called? No, the other one.
The Hudsucker
Cruelty.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Dude. Is it intolerable cruelty?
Intolerable Cruelty.
No, I have to
Pardon
look
my
this up.
fat tongue, folks.
I fucked it up too.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? They're literally doing Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? 3 escaped criminals making Republican music on their radio.
I like driving my truck.
That's so awesome.
I like my camo hat.
I like my boots broken.
Or it's like the scene in the Blues Brothers where they just start doing the Rawhide TV show theme song for the country yokels.
Freedom 250 kicked off 2026 by turning the Washington Monument into the world's tallest birthday candle.
I thought you were gonna say
They lit it on fire.
I don't know what they did. That's what you
thing's
would
been through a
assume.
lot.
There's a giant flame up there now.
Every
We're
time
gonna
I've
blow
seen
it
it,
out.
it's had scaffolding all
The
around
president's
it.
gonna blow
Yeah,
out
me
the giant
too.
flame on top of the Washington Monument.
Is the scaffolding still there?
I don't know.
That'd actually be so cute if they flew him up there in like an Apache or something and had him lean out the side. Make a wish, Mr. President. They're probably gonna have an AI of Marilyn Monroe sing him "Happy Birthday," and it's gonna be Melania's final straw.
So fucking true. She's gonna go out and give another press conference about this time. She's gonna be like, "I was a sex slave. Actually, I take it back."
You've embarrassed me, Donald.
So awesome.
With projections depicting the nation's discovery, expansion, independence, and future. I guess they're projecting things on
Future's
the
gonna
monument.
play.
Yeah, accompanying audio.
Future and 3 Doors Down.
Accompanying audio lauded figures like Christopher Columbus and Henry Ford, and highlighted space exploration and AI. Left unaccommodated.
I would love to see the Henry Ford AI.
I know, right?
I love how they picked two of the most racist
They
guys.
control the banks!
We tried to get it to stop saying it, but his spirit in
The AI is just really accurate.
Yeah.
We tuned it to the wrong year. Hold up, my bad. Left unmentioned immigration, slavery, Native Americans, civil rights, and any notable woman at all. This is Mother Jones, after all. There will be July 4th festivities in all 50 states, including the first ever non-New Year's ball drop in Times Square. I'm sure that was Trump's idea.
Amazing.
They've never done it
Incredible.
before. We're the first to do it.
So now July 3rd is going to be how are they going to drop the ball in approach of the? It has to be for midnight on July.
Do we know
4th.
exactly what time they all finished signing it?
I feel like a loser. I haven't gotten invited to any of these parties.
No, nobody's invited me to their Semihardcentennial party.
The ball's going to break because it's not supposed to run in the heat for some reason. It's going to start rolling down.
like a big bowl.
The president has touted a great American state fair across the country and on the mall, where anniversary events now have priority over all other potential gatherings, including any protests. Which I'm sure that is not on purpose at all. I am interested, though, in the Great American State Fair. If we're going to get one near here, I want to go to it.
Yeah, you cannot protest on July 4th. We're doing a big Easter egg hunt.
What kind of food do they serve at a state fair? I've never been.
I've been to the county fair, I think.
Yeah, didn't we all go to the county fair?
I've never been to the county fair. Maybe when I was a kid.
Standard
I went with
slop
Danny.
and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I need standard slop.
Yeah. Hot dog.
Yeah,
Snow cone.
for
Snow
sure.
cone. Burger, probably.
For
Are
sure.
they gonna have guess the weight of the pig?
I don't know. I hope, man. For your sake, I hope.
Those are the two things I think of when I think of a great American fair.
I didn't
Trying
think
to do
guess
that
the
in
weight
New
of the pig
Jersey.
at
What do we
all.
even farm? We farm like fucking cranberries.
Corn.
Guess the weight of
Corn.
the cranberry spider.
Guess the
It's
number of
it's an
cranberry
alarmingly
spiders.
big spider. They have it in a cage. It's like hissing at everybody.
Exactly. It's like the size of a dog.
They don't report on it, but we lose a lot of good farmers to these every year out in the bogs. And it's a farmer missing an arm.
The type of stuff that shows up on Matt's algorithm.
Correct.
Yo, did you guys hear about the gigantic wolf spider that bit off the farmer's arm? The highest profile initiatives will be unmistakably Trumpian. Those include the massive triumphal arch the president hopes to build, as well as the White House UFC extravaganza that will, according to Trump, feature the greatest champion fighters in the world.
Yeah, we're kind of glossing over that. He's building an arch?
Yeah, oh, you didn't know this? Yeah,
I heard about
they're building
that,
an
but
arch
I thought
in
surely
DC.
Where?
he won't build an arch.
It's like...
Surely he won't build an arch.
Apparently,
Guy spits out cereal.
No, here's the thing. I think they're really going to do it, and it's going to be like plaster. It's going to go up like overnight, and it's going to be like plastic.
That's awesome.
It's gonna fall and kill like 30 people.
That's so cool.
It's going up somewhere in DC, around the National Mall or whatever. And he made sure it was very big, 250 feet.
There's gonna
Jesus
Very
Christ.
big, very big.
There's gonna be people 80 years from now that have emphysema from the arch plaster collapse because there's gonna be plaster dust in their lungs.
They're just going to fill it with asbestos.
Probably. It was cheaper this way.
It's just an arch that Trump has in a storage unit from the Trump Taj Mahal.
Where is all the Trump Taj Mahal fixtures? They gotta use those.
I don't know. He should open up the American Taj Mahal with just back in AC, bro. I mean, come on.
He needs to revitalize the town like he once did before.
Have you ever been to the giant Indian temple in
Oh,
Jersey?
bro, I need to go.
There is a Taj Mahal in New Jersey. It rules.
It's like the largest Hindu temple outside of India.
Yes. Cafeteria's fire.
Ooh, okay. Noted. Trump claimed last week that his administration is planning to construct a stadium that will hold 100,000 attendees for the fight. And he signed an order that calls for an IndyCar race, dubbed the Freedom 250 Grand Prix, through the streets of Washington. It's going to be very, very important, Trump said.
All right, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's crazy that we're doing
That's
all
gonna go
this
so
shit.
bad. We're doing we're doing F1 Monaco stuff.
In the streets of DC.
Jesus Christ, can you even imagine?
That's so fucking crazy.
There's also the Patriot Games, a nationally televised Freedom 250 competition for high school athletes. One girl and one boy from each state that the White House says will be overseen by RFK Jr.
Oh my.
We're doing the Hunger Games?
Yes, we are.
Cool.
RFK
That's
Jr. is
sick.
in charge.
All right, this is a very honorable tradition, boys and girls.
They're all white. we didn't notice at the time. It was an oversight.
Yeah.
Robbie, why'd you do that, Bobby? Why'd you pick just white kids?
They're pure.
So the fallen can go to Valhalla with Charlie Kirk and Cash Patel.
Who will at that point have drunken himself to death.
Oh,
allegedly.
yeah. How about Cash thinking that he got fired the other day because he got locked for too many login attempts
That's
on
awesome.
his computer, so he started freaking out, and everybody at the FBI he started being
That
like,
would
"Holy
be how
shit, I
you
got
get fired from being fucking
Yeah.
head of the FBI in the Trump administration.
Yeah.
Just can't log in. It's like you're a temp.
He was 2 seconds from dropping from his tie that he had fixed like a noose before his aides walked in. They're like, no, you're not fired.
That's beast.
Yeah. Whatever the 250th celebrations have lost in pluralism, they seem to have replaced with newfound crypto connections. Last year, America 250 co-hosted the Code and Country day of a major Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas, where Rios thanked the audience for what you have done to put this president in office. Though she noted the anniversary celebrations were legally mandated to be bipartisan, joining her on the panel was La Savita, who also serves on Coinbase's Global Advisory Council. Not only is Trump's family personally very invested in cryptocurrency, so is everybody in his administration and cabinet and advisors and top down.
That makes sense.
I was scrolling Twitter the other day and I saw a list of how wealthy all of the Trump siblings are, and it claimed Barron was the wealthiest because of crypto assets. Which is a funny thing to imagine. He just has $500 million in Republican coin and CS:GO skins and stuff like that.
Some coin named after an archaic racial slur.
Yeah,
exactly. He's running the Silk Road from the White House.
Angry mobs are trying to tear down statues of our founders, deface our most sacred memorials, and unleash a wave of violent crime in our cities, Trump said in a July 4th, 2020 speech at Mount Rushmore, a monument on which he wants to add his own visage. At the same event, he announced plans to construct a vast National Garden of American Heroes featuring statues of the greatest Americans to ever live. Trump's statue garden remains a key part of his anniversary vision. The National Endowment for the Humanities, which was gutted by Doge last April, but remains nominally in charge of the project, claimed until recently that the garden was set to open in July 2026. The White House, however, has quietly conceded that the date is unlikely, stating that the goal is to complete the project before Trump leaves office. So they want to make it's 250 statues of great Americans. They're going to make a national statue garden also somewhere in D.C.
Were there that many? Great America.
Well, they go on to it says Ronald Reagan, Humphrey Bogart, Medgar Evers, Milton Friedman, Jackie Robinson, and Whitney Houston are among the group Trump has supposedly personally approved to have statues.
That's awesome.
Regardless, the planned collection of 250 statues of past Americans in a yet-to-be-determined location is backed by $40 million in funding that Congress approved last year. Again, these are going to be like plastic.
It's so funny.
We're probably going to take it down.
The sun.
Yeah, that is where we're gonna wrap that article up.
Folks, I think it's a good use of our national economy that Trump wants to open a nationally owned Madame Tussauds. It sounds like next to a Madame Tussauds eventually. We'll take over some AMCs somewhere in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
That's good. That's building our culture.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Boomer Death Squad. You can follow us on Twitter at Boomer Death Pod. We'll have a Discord linked in the bio. I've been Joe.
I've been Danny.
I've been Matt.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Toodles.
And happy semi-quincentennial.
Happy semi-quincentennial.
Sixers and six, baby.
And I love my camo hat. Don't mind a little paint on my jeans. Yeah, I roll like that. I love driving my truck across the
On June 14th, we're having a fight. All of the greatest champions in the world, the UFC fight. They're building an arena in front of the White House, if you can believe it. Like 6,000 seats, and I don't think there'll be anything like it. Sir, we like the June 14th date. I said, it's my birthday. They didn't know it. I'll take a little heat on that, but it's not that. But I will tell you, that's going to be the great Dana White. There has never been, and there never will be, anything like it.
I love a small town world. I love a country girl. I love a Friday night. Man, I love this life. Sound of an old dirt road rolling through my mind. Man, I love this life.
Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and in typical form, I am not the first person to review this energy drink. They sent me a case of each one of their flavors. They even sent me a handwritten note. Go into the details about the ingredients in this drink and what they do in your body, as well as a taste test. Let's get started. Andy and Chris were both raised in the Midwest, where they learned the value of hard work. Next up, we're going for the Screamin' Freedom. This is their red, white, and blue flavor. Let's taste it out. For this flavor, I hate to say it, I'm not really a fan of it. It doesn't really remind me of your typical Rocket Pop red, white, and blue kind of flavors. For me, I am getting a little bit too much aftertaste. So on the Caffeine Man rating chart, I'm going to give this a 6.9.
It's called Peace Through Strength. And as history teaches us, the only people who actually deserve peace are those who are willing to wage war to defend it. Either you protect your sovereignty or you will be subservient.
Anger. There's plenty of anger right now. How can you have more?
You don't think it'll exacerbate the problem?
David, I know you're a sophisticated guy. The world is as angry as it gets. Well, you think this is going to cause a little more anger? The world is an angry place.
I love that little white church out on 109. It's where I hit my knees and I thank the Lord for this life of mine.
Right at the gate.
Oh, by the way, why you open that? Look, 101, Maduro signed it. Maduro, 2nd of April, Venezuela forever. 6'9", 101.
Tough.
But that expropriation of the third world has been going on for 400 years, brings us to another revelation, namely that the third world is not poor. You don't go to poor countries to make money. There are very few poor countries in this world. Most countries are rich The Philippines are rich. Brazil is rich. Mexico is rich. Chile is rich. Only the people are poor. But there's billions to be made there, to be carved out and to be taken. There's been billions for 400 years. The capitalist European and North American powers have carved out and taken the timber, the flax, the hemp, the cocoa, the rum, the tin, the copper, the iron, the rubber, the bauxite, the slaves, and the cheap labor. They have taken out of these countries. These countries are not underdeveloped, they're overexploited.
Rolling. Oh, let's take this rolling. Keep them go-gets rolling. Keep them go-gets rolling. Keep them go-gets rolling. Rolling. Don't try to understand them.